What up? What up? What's good, my people? What's good? I still haven't figured out how to get my turn mic to work, man, so I'm talking to y'all on the phone. Let's see how many people we can get in here, man. Appreciate y'all being in the joint, man. Early morning. I just want to get in here and chop it up with y'all about something right quick. Heading down the highway, man. Dash, what's good, brother? Appreciate you being in the joint. Bless. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up, man, on the way in, brothers. Jorge, what's good, bro? Got some cop activity up front, man, up the road there. Vaughn, bless up, my brother. Let's give the people a few minutes to slide up in the joint, man. Oh, man, State Trooper got that boy hands on the hood. He probably don't know his rights. You ain't just gonna get out my car. You gotta have a reason for me to get out. Can you get out of the cars early? Why? What have I done, Officer that warrants that? Article 2150. Man, hey man, I get into it. Learn the laws, man. Learn the laws so you can quote them. You can talk about the law, but when you quote the law, it makes a policeman act differently when you can quote the law to him. When you can quote the law, gives you the right that you're claiming to have. It shuts them down, man. It always works. It's never failed for me. So, let's get the people a few minutes to get in the joint, man. If y'all can hear me loud and clear, put a 1 in the chat for me, man. Bad boy D, what up, homie? Alan Works, what up? Mr. Real Talk, what's good, bro? Yeah, you too, brother. I hope you're having a great day as well, man. ML, what up, Mike? So I want to talk to y'all today, man, about something that we as men tend to overlook. You see, there's a scripture that says when a thing is from God, no sorrow cometh therewith. Meaning that when God blesses you, already prepared for you. You ain't got to work on it. You ain't got to fix it. You ain't got to adjust it. You ain't got to do nothing but grab it and keep rolling. Now, let me tell you something. We do that in our everyday lives, with our business, even with jobs. We're working out, we know the result is gonna come. See, this got a six-pack and developed heart disease after he got a six-pack. Find me a man who developed type 2 diabetes after he leaned up and got a six-pack. Find me a man who put in all that work to get lean, and he ended up having hypertension after he got lean. You're not gonna find that. You know why? Because the results you get from focusing on what you put in your body, because that's the only way you get lean. Working out is just get your big muscles. You know what I'm saying? But you can get lean and just have the same size muscles you got. If you, traffic kind of thick, man. If you change what you put in your body. So in every other aspect of life, we can do that. We'll grind and have our business plan together, and we know when we get to the end, that blessing is gonna come. When's the last time you worked hard on your passion? Build all the way through all 9 steps, got to step 10 and blew the lid off the thing. Everything was there where it was supposed to be, and then suddenly you got locked up for selling drugs. When you've been legit for 10 years. Or suddenly the next day, when you got up to the epitome of your industry, the business failed the next day. It doesn't happen. But we accept that when we deal with women. I hear men talking all the time how you need to get a woman and fix her. Hear cats talking about, well, you can get an overweight woman and just get her in shape. What? That woman is not for you if you got to get her in shape. If you like in shape women, there's an in shape woman out there. But there's somebody out there who like that big girl. Big girls need love too, and they get it a lot of the times. Let me tell you something. I live in the dirty South, where the marriage rates are higher and the obesity rate is higher. So that tells you a lot, that there's a bunch of obese women with husbands. To change her, that obese woman is not for you. She's for that man that doesn't mind a woman having some extra weight on him. If you want your woman slim, thick, then you don't have to try to make a woman slim, thick. If you want your woman educated, you ain't got to find a woman who ain't even got a high school diploma, send her off to get her GED, then pay for her to go to school. Educated women out there already. Let me tell you something. If you settle for less than what you want, you are never gonna get what you deserve. I say again, if you settle for less than what you want, you are never gonna get what you deserve. And as a man who has pulled himself together and worked on everything in his life and made sure that he is the man that he wants to be, how are you gonna settle for something that you gotta fix? If you come to the equation already put together, what makes you think as a man you're supposed to settle for a woman that you gotta fix? Because let me tell you something about fixing a woman. A woman ain't gonna appreciate you fixing her, bro. She gonna appreciate the new her, but then her mindset is gonna change into what it would be if she was like that when you met her. So that's why I tell you, watch a woman's emotional state. I don't deal with women who are fresh out of breakups. I ain't gonna do it. Not saying that she's a bad woman or anything, but a woman who's fresh out of a breakup, you don't know what state of mind she's in, but I can guarantee you the state of mind she's in ain't the state of mind she's gonna be in once she gets over that breakup. So if I meet a woman, she tell me she ain't been, when I meet a woman and she tell me, man, she been in a relationship within the past year, I'm passing. I don't want a woman who's been in a relationship within the past year. Regardless of what somebody may say or somebody may think or what image I may portray for YouTube and all that, brother, I am not dealing with the woman who has been in a relationship within the past year. I'm not doing it. For one thing, the emotional energy of whoever she was in a relationship with, male or female, is still there. Another thing, the emotional turmoil of the relationship she was in is still there. The physical energy of that person, the sexual energy of that person, the spiritual energy of that person. In my estimation, it takes a woman 8 to 12 months to detox from that. 8 to 12 months of being with no one. And I'm telling you, there's a difference. You can tell when a woman has been detoxing her energy for 8 to 12 months. It's different. So if a woman say, I ain't been with nobody in a year, you could tell if she has, if you've been with a woman who hadn't been with nobody for a year for real. You could tell the difference. So you as yourself as a man, you cannot be sitting telling yourself that any woman out here deserves for you to fix her. Fix her how? Fix her for who? Let me tell you something. When you fix a woman, you fixing her for the next man. Now let me tell you the crazy thing about that. You meet a woman, let's say she's overweight, you want a woman that's slim thick, you train that woman, work her out, get her slim thick, and guess what? You setting her up for the next man who want a slim thick woman when that's what you wanted in the beginning. But you're gonna make a slim thick woman for somebody else. Well, you might well just go ahead and be a slim thick maker. Just go around and meet all the overweight women and just make them slim thick for the next man who want a slim thick woman. Cause ain't that one gonna never stay with you. Now I know some sucker gonna come in here and say, well, you know what? I'll tell you now, Dr. BOA, you have told me something once. You said you have worked a woman out, get a woman lean. You said that before, doctor. Why are you lying to us? Let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. Whenever a woman is in my life and I train her, she pays me. I ain't never trained a woman for free. I don't train nobody for free because it's a business. If you're gonna pay somebody else to, you're gonna pay me to train you too. You understand? That way, it's not a charity case. Women don't appreciate your charity, brothers. That's why the man who's always there to do things for, take her places, help her with her bills, help her with her children, help her mow her yard, help her paint her house, get up on top and fix some shingles on the roof. That's why that man right there is never going to get in good with her charity work. No woman wants to feel like a charity case. That's one thing. Meet any woman and ask her how she feels about being a charity case where feel like people taking pity on her and all that. Man, women hate for you to take pity on them. You understand? Man, listen, a horny woman will turn down some pity sex. Women do not like pity. They don't want you to feel sorry for them. And so if you're that man and they feel like they're a charity case to you and you always giving them charity, man, you can't never get in good. You ain't gonna get no brownie points for that. You ain't gonna get no blackie points for that. So you take a woman who's, and I've seen these situations happen before. That's why I'm telling you about them. You take a woman who has no education, but she wants to be a nurse, a dental hygienist, a dentist, you name it. She wants to be a cosmetologist. She wants to be that. You send that woman to school, man. That woman ain't gonna stay with you. If she does stay with you, it's gonna be out of not out of loyalty, but out of freaking. She ain't gonna feel like she owe you out of indebtedness. She gonna feel like she's indebted to you. She ain't gonna want to be there with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something about a woman. And I'm not saying women are low down and dirty and all that. They're not wired to appreciate that. Because let me tell you about a woman, man. I pulled up to my client house, man. I'm gonna sit out here for a little while, man. We can go ahead and finish this. Let me tell you about a woman, man. A woman wants to present herself to a man at her peak. So as long as she's not at her peak and she improves herself with this man, she's always looking to move from that man and present herself as a better option to the next man. So if she's on level 5 and you get her to level 7, she don't want to be with you no more. She want to go find a man who's going to meet her at level 7 because you remember when she was at level 5. You see what I'm saying? When she gets to level 9, she's going to move on and get with another man who needs to see. This is the reason for hypergamy. Hypergamy isn't based on a woman just her innate need to move higher. It's based on the functionality that is femininity. When she gets to a higher level, she seeks a man who only knows her on that higher level. You see what I'm saying? So a woman who's on level 5 when you meet her is never gonna stay with you once she gets to level 9. Not because you're not worthy of level 9. See, a lot of men think, well, she's going to leave you because you accepted her at level. That's not the reason. She's not going to leave you because you accepted her at level 5. She's going to leave you because you knew her at level 5. She doesn't want you to know her at level 5. So she's going to move to a man who only knows her at level 9. That man has higher value in her than you do because you remember her at level 5. So when you see her at level 9, you think about it from how far she's made it. When that man who just met her at level 9, he sees her, man, as, damn, man, I got a level 9 woman right here. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to use the whole BGS octane thing. When you got a 93 octane woman, you don't remember she was 87 octane. You meet her, she's 93 octane, you got you a bad chick. Well, the man that she met when she was 87 octane, who got her to 91 octane, he'd never seen her at 93 octane, but he remember her at 87 octane. You see what I'm saying? A woman does not want you to have any reason to view her as less than she views herself. So when you fix a woman, you are pretty much telling yourself, I'm going to fix this woman so she can move on to a man who will only know her at the higher level, because she never wants me to view her from a down-to-earth perspective. Women don't want to be down-to-earth, man. They want you to view them on the highest pedestal possible, on the highest plane possible. And that way, they can always be pedestalized. She doesn't want a man who can break her down. She doesn't want a man who can tell her, well, shawty, you calm down, because I remember when you didn't have this. When I met you, you ain't had this. A woman don't want to hear that. And she knows it's always an option because women know that they have ego problems. She has a feminine ego problem that's going to blast off at any particular time. And she knows that. She knows that feminine ego is going to blast off at any particular time, and it's going to put you in a frame of mind where, you know, you're going to have to calm her down and bring her back down. The man who meets her at a 9, he can't. He's just like, well, shit, she a 9, she a bad chick. This how bad chicks act. He can't break her down unless he's alpha. If he's alpha, he can break her down. But I'm going to be honest with you. Most men aren't alpha. That's why I don't understand why there aren't more men in the alpha sphere. Let Dr. BOA teach them how to be alpha. I don't understand that. I always tune in to Dr. BOA. I listen to him every day. Every day I listen to Dr. BOA. Because he's the most renowned expert on becoming the most alpha version of yourself. I'm talking about as an individual man. See, what Dr. BOA does is put you on an island by yourself and develop you into the most alpha version of yourself on an island. There are no women around. There are no other men around. There are no friends around. There are no parents around. There are no children around. There is you, God, and the atmosphere. And that's how you turn your atmosphere into an alpha sphere. But I'll let the good doctor tell y'all about that later on. So I say this to you, bro. You got to keep in mind that if you got to fix a woman, she's not for you and she won't be for you. And I can guarantee you that. So, hey, man, I just pulled up at my client, man. I ain't want to make this thing too long. I just want to come in here and drop something real quick for the day. Y'all go ahead, man, and roll with this. But remember, everything in your life that's from God is already prepared for you. God don't make no mistakes. God ain't going to give you some that ain't already prepped for you. God ain't going to give you some that ain't already ready for you to capitalize on. God ain't going to give you some that you got to fix. What kind of God would he be if he give you something raggedy and you got to fix it? You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody leaving you a car, you got to put a motor in. They ain't leave you a car. By the time you put a motor in the car, you might well buy a car that got a motor in it already. See what I'm saying? I mean, unless it's a classic car. And we talking about one of those antique classics, then yeah. But I'm talking about, you know, somebody leave you a 2015 car that need a motor in it. They ain't left you nothing but a hunk of junk. So y'all be easy the rest of the day, man. And remember, man, always keep your head to the sky, man, and depend on the Most High, man. Always put God first in everything you do. And avoid the negative naysayers, man, who tell you there is no God and you're a fool for rolling with God. Because you know, just like I know, the miracles that God has worked in your life, man. So all praises to the Most High, my brothers. Y'all take care, man, the rest of the day. I appreciate y'all for joining me today, man. Peace.